Greetings everybody, I am John Michaels, a singer-songwriter from Chicago.
And I'm Jim Green.
At the end of this month, Jim Green and I will be embarking on a short two-man tour that we are humorously calling the Nameless to Famous Tour to Hollywood and back. This was originally Jim's idea, and he invited me to get on board. So Jim, why Hollywood? Why now?
Well, John, both of us have been at this for a few decades now, and it seems like we're spending more money on our careers than what we're making. Finding new ways to cut costs have been challenging. I've never seen your place, John, but if you're in the same situation as me, I would think that both of our living situations could use some improvement. So what we're going to do is kind of throw a music career Hail Mary and go to Hollywood. Because Hollywood is where dreams come true. And we have a dream. So how can this plan not work?
I can't believe we never thought of this earlier. It's so obvious. Who makes the most money? Famous people. How do you get famous? You go to Hollywood.
So if all this is true, then all we have to do is get to Hollywood, play a few songs, and bam!
Before we get to Hollywood and get famous, we'd like to encourage all of you to come out and see us while it's still free. Because once we get there, prices are going to skyrocket and go through the roof.
So be sure to check out the websites for all the tour dates at johnmichaels.net and jimgreenmusic.com. Meanwhile, we're going to be preparing to become big, famous stars. And one of the many things we have to do is learn how to utilize all that space on stage. Because we're not going to be playing the small clubs and crowds anymore. We're going to be playing the huge crowds. And to play those big stadium crowds, well, that's an art form in itself. So we're out here at our friend George's place, practice our moves.
She won't try to light a spark, flame or fire has a hollow heart. It's like that thought never dawns, lost in a lost song. Gone, gone, gone. She's gone. John Savage, I want out. Send me to an island, do it now. Let me get away from what I see. All I really want is to be free and prove my love for that girl, but she's lost in a brave new world. You know, Jim, to fit into the Hollywood scene and be right on, we're going to have to start drinking way more than we are.
Now before we leave that evening, we're probably going to do the natural move from music to movies. And I imagine that they're going to want to honor us in some way by like having us put our hands in cement at the Chinese theater. So we really need to prepare on how to do that and look good doing it.
Now that we know exactly what we have to do, all we got to do is get there.
Hollywood is a long way from Chicago, and we could use some help financially. If you go to either one of our websites at johnmichaels.net or jimgreenmusic.com, you can use your credit card and donate via PayPal. All joking aside, we hope this theme is going to be entertaining for you online. Give you a heartwarm thank you for donating any dollar amount.
Thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned for our next episode where we will take you on a tour inside the van that will be our home on the road.